What's going on, guys? Today is today's Thursday. Yesterday was Thursday. Today's Friday. So as you can see, not much has changed since last night. I can easily tell you that. Yeah. Electric starter issue. I don't even know. It's like where to begin. I'm gonna try one more thing. See if it's the problem. If not, then I'll have to try another method or way around it. But you know, I'm one of those people that like the little things in the world. You know. But anyway, so here's we are going outside this morning. Got the running boards just about damn near all done. Just waiting for them to dry. Just did a second coat, or actually a third coat. I'm gonna do one more coat just to thicken it up. But these came out really nice. These will look good on the truck. And what else? I gotta go down the welding store today. Pick up some acetylene so I can cut the bolts out of this box. I actually sold this box on eBay for, how much did I get for it? 90 bucks? Something like that. Show up money. And I got a guy coming a little bit later on to buy the 2 doors and fenders off me, so that's pretty good. Busy day. Oh yeah, if you guys were curious about the pond. So here's what I've actually gotten done with it. I think I already showed you guys the hole. Dug the hole. I poured a footing in. Or I guess you could say a foundation. Oh hey. Noise up. But yeah, so this thing is from the concrete to the bottom. It is 32 inches, I do believe. So it's pretty deep. Once I drill the holes today, or tonight rather, I will start building some new forms and finishing up the piping, and I can build up the sidewall. The pump will sit right in there, and you know, a few other things. I'll maybe take a Home Depot run later on today so I can get 2 more bags of concrete for this, and I gotta get a bag of mortar mix because I'm gonna get some bricks and build it up almost right about there. I have a block I'm gonna put on the top here just to cover it up, and these guys here are the fittings I grabbed at Lowe's. Home Depot never even had these. I went to a plumbing supply place in my town and they want like $47 for this thing. I was like, fuck that. What I gotta do is just drill the hole in the spots. I gotta remark them. I marked them in pencil. I was stupid. And yeah. So once I get this all settled in, I can dig another hole somewhere in this area to get rid of this pipe sticking out here, and I'm gonna have it flush mounted to the side down here. It should work pretty good. So come out pretty nice. I don't think I'll have it running within about another 2-3 more weeks though. That's for sure. I still gotta get this pump fixed or return it. Either or. So gotta do the electrical in my trailer still. I did it last week and I don't know what I did wrong. I fucked something up and we dropped the trailer and cut the wiring. I hate this wiring that's on this trailer. It's so cheap and thin and cheesy. So I got some thicker stuff. I got some really thicker stuff I'm gonna use. Because this wire is it's just too thin. I hate it. You know, as you can see, heat shrunk the wires. So overall, not too bad. Gonna do a job estimate a little bit here. Gotta do a clean out. So that'll be pretty good. I'll have to see how much it's basically just a scrap clean out. A bunch of scrap push mowers and stuff like that sitting in some guy's yard. So yeah, gotta see what that brings me. So I'll be a little bit later on. I'll probably do that around, I don't know, 2 o'clock or something like that. I have to go with my cousin, pick up his ATV from my buddy Dwayne. That's gotta come here today. I'm like running out of the room. This is just ridiculous. I need a bigger shop. Like honestly, check this out. Look at the tent. It is jam-packed. Holy moly. Holy guacamole. Moly, 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 moly. So, I'm supposed to take this thing up to the dealership today, but there's just no way I'll have enough time to do all the stuff I gotta do today. So, this will be here for all the weekend, I guess, unfortunately. I have that Cub Cadet tractor. That's actually on eBay right now. I think the auction's up to like 42 bucks or something like that. The reserve set pretty low, so we'll have to wait and see. If it meets the reserve, I gotta call a guy. He wants to buy the DLT today, so we'll have to wait and see. I've actually had about 4 people come and take a look at that DLT, and actually no, the DYT rather, and surprisingly no one's bought it. The Volv came, looked at it, and they just hooed about it, and no takers, so I don't know, I'll have to wait and see how this works out. Clear coat dried up a lot better than what I thought it was. I was concerned last night because there was a few hazy spots on it, but surprisingly enough, it cleared up really nice. So I guess I won't have to go back over it, which is good, because I really didn't want to. So it's pretty good. Gonna do that little piece today, the box today, and yeah, it's gonna be a pretty busy day. Pretty busy day. So anyway, we'll talk to you guys once we get a little bit of work going on. Awesome. Holy. Alright, so here's what I've gotten done within the past hour. I was able to get all the bolts out of the box. All the way down, there was 4 on each side, and there was pretty much these guys here. And it's basically cut the bolt right off of them. Pretty clean cut. Some of them weren't so lucky, like this one right here. I ended up just cutting the bolt right off. It seemed that way it was easier than trying to snap the Harbor Freight Star Guy, but the AutoZone one held up pretty good back there. So that was awesome. And this is the first one I did. I didn't know how to go about it, so I first started going this way. I noticed it was going to start, melting into the box. I'll grind that off. And then I figured out this way, just to try and cut the bolt off. And I got tired of doing that. So then I just ended up going along and just cutting it right off. It seemed that way was the easiest way. So all the bolts are off. The whole box is loose. Well, kind of, sort of. You need 2 people to lift it up. But the box comes off, which is pretty good. So that worked out pretty well. Hopefully once I get the box off, when the box completely comes off, I can ask the guy if I can take my my mount for my unit that's in the garage. So that'll hopefully be pretty good. I can't crawl underneath there just yet. Only burnt myself once, which is pretty good around the knuckle. Got the running boards all painted up. I'm actually right now in the process of trying to find the damn bolts. The bolts that go to this thing. I know I put them in a Regina's pizza cup. Like I found one of them. I found the one pizza cup, but I know there's another one around here somewhere that has the rest of the nuts and bolts in it that I can't find. So that's awesome. So I'll be digging around here tonight, going crazy looking for them. So that's wonderful. But it is what it is. I didn't check in there yet. It might be over there. Hopefully it's in there. So I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, things are moving along pretty good. Went and picked up the as I went to the the welding store. They were nice enough to give me a free tank of acetylene because the valve broke on it, so that was pretty good. So they gave me a free set of acetylene, and I had my my oxygen filled up, so that's pretty good. So it only cost me 15 bucks, so that's pretty good. And then on the way back from there, I stopped at the AutoZone, picked up the rear the rear pads and rotors. Unfortunately, they didn't have the fronts there, so I'll have to go to the other one in the next town over, basically. And luckily, the place where I gotta do the clean out is in that town too, so it's right down the street, so I'll get 2 birds stoned at once. Woo! Love that kind. So that's what I got going on. I really gotta clean this shop up. I was supposed to go riding on the 4-wheeler tomorrow, but my uncle just called me and said he's not going to be able to ride with me, and that truly does suck because I really want to get this thing out on the trail before I take it to Canada next week. So I don't know. I guess I might be going solo. If any of you guys are in the New Hampshire area and need some, or if you want to go riding, send a message below or something like that. I wouldn't mind going riding this weekend just to get this thing out on the trail, so that way I know everything's aligned right and all that good stuff. So whatever, we'll have to wait and see. Awesome, isn't it? And I still gotta wire up the trailer. This is like not gonna be fun. I have no motivation to rewire this trailer. No motivation at all. Awesome. Oh yeah, I was gonna power wash the decking too this week, or next week rather. So, gonna be a busy next couple of weeks, I can tell you that. Need a muffler? Awesome. Alright, well, I know it hasn't been a really productive day that I wanted to record and stuff, but these past couple weeks are just like been a complete mess. I've been so busy, it's been busy to where I haven't even picked up the friggin' camera. Yeah, I actually just got done doing my mom's brakes on the Explorer. I was gonna record that, but it just got dark too quick. I started at 7 o'clock and it's now actually 9 o'clock. I actually did the entire job under 2 hours, which is pretty good. The worst pad that was on there, this is the, what is this? This is the rear, and as you can see there was a little bit of meat left on them, but they were kind of sort of done. The rear rotors, they were fried, just had way too many grooves in them and stuff like that. I didn't bother replacing the front rotors because they were still good. They still had plenty of life left on them. I mean, my mom's truck only has 68,000 miles on it, getting ready to go on to 69,000 miles, so it's just still a low mile vehicle for 2005. But then again, there are vehicles that are even lower than that, and there are some vehicles that are like way up there. So yeah, but unfortunately the e-brake pads are done on the inside. They literally just fell right off, so I got to get some new ones of those, and they weren't looking too healthy. They must have been dragged around inside the rear drum there for quite some time. So eventually I'll replace those for her, or she'll get the money and then pay me to do them, or just put the parts out, whatever. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. She will go out and buy the parts and I'll put them on, basically what I was trying to get at. But yeah, so I took a look at that job there, the big scrap run there. Man, that guy's got a lot of stuff to get rid of in a short amount of time. So I don't know, I'm gonna do a load Sunday, possibly 2 loads. I'm gonna have one of my uncles come down and get the load out of there. There's at least, I don't know, for my trailer to be full, it would probably take about 2 trailer loads, and then my uncle's pickup truck load, and then plus. I don't think I'll be able to get it all in time, but I'll be able to get most of it before I leave, before Canada next week. So yeah, but anyway, scrap contest winner. Let's get to that, huh? I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for that. Let me just fold this piece of paper on over because it's got some information on it. And I'll show you. I got the I totaled up amount here. So on that trailer, I have a 3,500 pound axle. I thought for sure there would have been at least 2,000 pounds sitting of metal on that trailer, but I guess not. I was extremely surprised. I don't know if the scales were off that day. I mean, I don't know. It just didn't quite make sense. I feel that there should be more weight on that trailer. It felt like there was quite a bit of weight. And I could go to some of my old slips in the drawer, and it'll even show me, just out of curiosity here. Because I know I've walked away with way amount. Well, that was a light load. That was only 500. I don't know, I got a few of those slips kicking around. But I know I've had more in my friggin' pickup truck than there was in that trailer, and that just doesn't quite make sense. So I don't know if their scales were off that day. I don't know what the deal was. I know I should have had at least 2,000 pounds of weight in there. At least 1 ton. But the grand total of it was 1,580. And there's the whole tally up sheet here. I had, when I first walked in, I had 7,460. When I walked out, I had 500. and 80. I mean 58.80, and the net total is 1580. So they're paying 180 a ton, and the grand total was 126. I feel as if there should have been a little bit more weight on the trailer. I think the scales were off that day. I don't know what the whole ordeal was. It just doesn't quite make sense. But yeah, so let's get on with the winter. There were quite a few that were close, and some that were damn near off. But this, I noticed yesterday when I said the amount. I said there was the person was off by 22 pounds, and the winner is, I do believe, I just want to double check. I don't want to read anyone's name off. Mudslinger 99. It's MUDD Slinger 99. So, wherever you are, please send me a message if you can with your address, and I will be sure to send that out. If you're in Canada, you've got to pay shipping on it. And if this person does not claim his prize by Sunday night, I will be going to the next closest person. So, all contest winners or all participants did a pretty damn good job. Some of you guys were really close, I'll tell you, but I don't know. I still feel that the scales were off. It doesn't quite make sense there. I know for a fact I've hauled more in my pickup truck than I have with that trailer. You know, but I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, I figured I'd announce the winner. Tomorrow I got a few things. Like I said, I'm supposed to go four-wheeling tomorrow, but my uncle has to work. And I just got like no time really to do it. So I might take it out middle of the week, go up to Bearbrook State Park with my uncle, and just zip around up there. I got to go down to Foxborough tomorrow night, down to Mom's Motorsports, and pick up a set of ATV goggles and a couple of other things. So that's pretty good. Maybe stop in at Bass Pro Shop and Toby Keith's. I'm looking to possibly get a new baitcaster reel. I really like the baitcaster reels, but sometimes they're just more of a headache than easy. But I don't know. Also tomorrow, I'm gonna power wash and sand the trailer down. Oh, actually tomorrow I'm gonna be doing the lights on it, and then I'll probably be sanding her down. I got the stain here. It's just a English chestnut and a little bit of polyurethane just to seal her up. I don't think it's ever been sealed. I feel like I want to seal it. Gives me something to do. And I had a $10 Home Depot gift card, so I figured, why not? What's in here? We get all kinds of nuts and bolts for Mom's running boards. I gotta put those on possibly tomorrow. Paintbrushes, sander. And tomorrow I'm also gonna finish up the pond. All the piping tomorrow. So that'll be pretty good. That'll be tomorrow's project. But right now, tonight's project is going to be to clean this disaster up. This place is a mess. I haven't cleaned it in at least 2 weeks. Well, maybe I take that back. About a week. About a week and a half now. So, yeah. I don't know if there's going to be a video this weekend. I might just put one big one together. Not quite really sure yet. Just because of the factor of things I got going on. So much things to do in such little time. Also, me and my cousin, we looked at that ATV today of my buddy Dwayne's there, and he wasn't a too big fan of it, but luckily get him down the price. So they'll be coming in about 4 weeks from today, I'd say. That should be about that time. But anyway, I'm going to start talking, start cleaning. We'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. Hopefully you guys have a good night, and thank you for all the people that participated in the scrap contest. Maybe we'll do another one in about a month or two, something like that, you know? So, yeah. Awesome. See you guys later.